I just recently got married. So we surprised everybody, told them they were coming to an engagement party, and
It was the wedding.
And it was the wedding. John Lombardi, the judge, John Lombardi, was the guy who did our wedding. It was so cool. I've never connected with somebody like her ever in my lifetime. You know, the thing is, I wasn't looking.
I would talk to my girlfriend right now, but she's being used to record this podcast.
And like a real woman, she doesn't get upset.
But I'm blessed to find her. 5 years ago, I wasn't dating anybody. I was by myself for the first time in my life for 2 years. You do get bored with not having somebody. For the first time in my life, I didn't have anybody. She ended up moving next door to me. I just moved in next door. And she moved in next door, and I used to say hi. I said, next time I see her, I gotta say something. You know. I said, hey. I said, she just got home from a trip with her kid, who was 9 at the time. And I said, hey. I said, I'm Louie, and she goes, hey, how you doing? I'm Sarah. I'm like, hey, Sarah. So we end up, that afternoon, where I live, there's a community pool, and I'm poolside, and I all of a sudden I hear...
You had the shirt off, didn't you?
I had the shirt off. Right there, man. I hear her say, hey, my name's Sarah, and I go, hey, Sarah. She goes, hey, Louie. And that afternoon, a neighbor was doing a cookout, and he goes, hey, you guys want to come over? And she goes, are you going? Because I'm not going to go by myself, right?
Yeah.
And I got my son. And I go, yeah, I'll go. So we went, and then I had to leave early because I had plans with my friends. And I said to her, I go, look, if you're still up, I said, I'll swing by, and we'll have a drink or something and talk. She goes, you good with that? She goes, yeah, cool. So I called her, she was still up. We ended up talking till like 1 o'clock in the morning. I called her like on a Wednesday or something. And I said, do you have your son this weekend? She goes, I don't. I said, I would love to take you to my favorite Italian restaurant.
I was gonna...
No true Italian says, oh, God. So I took her to Papa. So I end up taking her to Van de Cucina.
And now that just embarrassed us because we...
We end up, that was the start of it.
And 2 weeks later, they're married.